Hey guys, Sandy here, and today I am sharing the layout that I created based on the quote challenge that Leah from Scrap and Plan with Leah posted. It is all you need is faith, trust, and pixie dust. And as you can see, I've already cut out my faith, trust, and pixie dust portion of the quote out of some foam and the Funky Brush Sizzlet alphabet. Yeah, I still have a bunch of Sizzlet alphabets that I really enjoy, so I printed that off. I'm going to be scrapbooking this one photo of the castle. I have a Disney bit, and I'm thinking about using the Sparkles and Tinkerbell, but not the Sprinkle of Magic. I've got some Daily Flash letter stickers, the Carousel collection from Crepe Paper sticker sheet, these letter stickers from one of the Chamel collections, and the only thing I'm doing here is using an M and a K, this scrap of paper from Gossamer Blue, a scrap of gold glitter paper. I'm going to be using a portion of the cut apart sheet from the Simple Stories Hugs and Kisses. I have a pink polka dot on a black background, and this is from a paper pad. I could not tell you which one it's from. I know it's from Die Cuts with a View, but I'm not sure which one. And then I'm using the I Love Sunshine Sunny Days from Echo Park. And this has this fun chevron on the back, but I'm going for this pink. All right, now that I've got my starter out, which is the quote, let's see what I can do.
I'm just arranging my foam letters that I had die cut out of my Sizzlets onto this pink paper because this is going to be the background paper. And I did not make you watch that entire process of sticking down those letter stickers, so hooray. So what I've done is I'm pulling Tinkerbell off of that sticker, and I accidentally pull off Tinkerbell's wing. And in the process of putting that wing back on, I pull off her other wing. And I'm like, poor Tinkerbell. So I know when I stick the sticker down, when she is down, she is down. I'm not going to be peeling her back up because I feel like she'd just fall apart on me. Now, I've also pulled out this little bit of sparkle. It's kind of like a clear border sticker. And I'm just going to layer that so it's peeking out from underneath of the photo. And I want to push it all the way down, so I use my brayer, and then you can actually see the sparkle a little bit better. So it really is a subtleness to it, but with it being braided down like that, you can see it just a little bit better. So then I'm going to plop this little box down. And I'm like, yes, this is looking good. It's got the colors of our girls' trip. I'm excited for it. And then I decide that the top needs a little bit of something. So just like when you're scrapbooking and you have something at the top of the page and you feel like you need to add something to the bottom so it doesn't fall off, when I scrap at the bottom like this, I feel like something should be added to the top so it doesn't float away. So I'm just bringing up that same pink pattern paper from Echo Park and just bringing it up at the top. And I know that I'm going to do something with it, but I'm not exactly sure what. So I pull off the rest of the little sparkles and place them around the page. And there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just where I think it looks good. And then I'm pulling out these letter stickers, and I'm using the M and the K. And I just put them on my little adhesive runner so I know to use them up. And I don't forget about them because I'm not exactly sure where it's going to go. And then this is where I decide I don't like that cut apart 3x4 card just like hanging there. It needs something below it to give it kind of a place to rest. So I pull off that banner sticker from the Maggie Holmes Carousel sticker sheet, and I'm down with it. It works good for me. And I'm just straightening up the adhesive a little bit and adding a little bit more where I need to, because that D was definitely falling off. Okay, and the U2. Okay. Am I going to ever stop messing with the word dust? Yay, I stopped messing with the word dust. Okay, so here's where I think I'm going to bring in the banner, I believe. I do try to use that blue scalloped banner. Oh, nope, I had pulled a chipboard that said celebrate today. I actually liked it right here, but Tinkerbell was kind of in the way, and I make the decision not to even try to pull her up and just put the banner away, because I know I'll be able to use that later on in this album. And I know that this is going to be kind of, you know, just a basic page. It's not gonna have any journaling on it. It's just a picture of the castle for the album. And for me, that's okay. I do have in my Disney albums, yes, albums, every trip I make a Disney album. Even though sometimes I'm scrapbooking the same things that we've done, but you know, I've scrapbooked castle pictures tons of times, and I still love scrapbooking castle pictures, and I'll do it until I stop. So anyway, what these are kind of like filler pages in my album. So they're just a page about a place, or it's just a photo of us. And it doesn't really move along the story. It doesn't tell the story of our trip. It's just a pretty page that kind of fits in the album. And if I ever run into where, like, there's a weird gap where, say I have 3 pages of an event. So we have 2 of them like right next to each other, and the third one is on the page that you flip over. This kind of page would go on that 4th page. Oops, hit the camera. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. All right, and I'm just using very thin strips of that gold glitter paper because I don't have a lot of it, and I'm not sure where I got it, so I don't know where to get it for the source. And I used a little Tim Holtz word phrase. It says, leave a little sparkle wherever you go, because I figured that went with the whole faith, trust, and pixie dust theme. Here's where I think I'm going to add that little scalloped banner, but it doesn't work for me. So this is where I think, oh, you know what? I should pull out my die cuts and die cut something. And I pull out 2 options. One is going to be like a pinked circle, and one is going to be more of a fancy, it's like a fancy label. And I end up going with the fancy label, but I wasn't sure. So I cut out both, and I cut them out of 2 different options. The pink circle I decided to cut out of some black and white diagonal paper that was part of the cut apart sheet. And for the fancy one, I just went ahead and adhered it to a little bit of cardstock, just some plain cardstock. And then I'm just getting them set up, and I'm holding them in place with a little bit of washi tape. So I have a roll of washi tape in a dispenser that is not a washi tape that I will ever use on pages, or it's a washi tape that I literally have so much of that I can't ever imagine myself using it. And I use that to like back brad pokey things that poke through the page, or when I gut papers, I washi tape the back of the papers so they don't like fall apart. It's just what I do, and that's what I do to hold in these metal dies in place, is also use that washi tape. Alrighty. So I just decide to go with the fancy one, and I'm okay with it. Usually I don't like the gap right there, like seeing the background paper through that, but I'm okay with it, and I'm just going to layer up the MK on that fanciness. And see, I just pull that up to just to see if I made the wrong decision. And I feel like if I had more of a black and white presence down at the bottom of the page, like if I layered it again, that would have been perfect. But I didn't do that, and I wasn't going to go back and add more paper, so I just went with the plain paper but fancier die cut version right there. And I believe my ATG had run out of tape at this point. Nope, not yet. It hasn't run out of tape. That's a different layout. Sorry, guys. All right, here it is all finished. This was a great fun challenge, and I did add a little bit of washi tape right there at the top. So thanks for watching. Bye.